Welcome to making selections using the Lasso tool, very versatile tool. Your default little tools thingy over here is probably going to give you this. You see the black triangle over here? It tells you there's more underneath there, so click and hold down. Gives you all the other stuff buried under that. We're going to work with the Lasso tool. Now what I want to do here in this image is make a selection of the water, including this guy here. And I want to change the color, increase the contrast, do a whole lot of other stuff, anything I want to do, because I think I could do better with this water. Now I want to make my selection starting from the edge of the image, so the first thing I'm going to do is click and drag out here just so I can see the edges. Lasso tool is selected, click and drag around the selection. Now I'm doing kind of a pretty sloppy job. Come on the outside, get close to where you started, and you're done. Now I want to add to the selection because I want to capture this water also, so hold down the shift key, you see the plus sign on the crosshairs, add to the selection, and I'll come around here and probably do an equally lousy job. Okay. Now, I see down here I've taken, not enough. I need to capture a little bit more here. So again, hold down the shift key, click somewhere inside your selection. Now I'll be a little bit more careful, come around. Likewise here, shift key, capture a little bit more of that water. Now, down here I've captured a little bit too much of this. I don't want to capture all this black, and I want to take it out a little bit. So hold down the Alt key, come outside your selection, hold down the Alt key or the Option key on the Mac, click and drag to take it out. Not perfect, but for demonstration purposes only, we're good to go. Now after you've made your selection, very first thing you want to do, starting from CS3 onward, is click Refine Edge. Refine Edge is fantastic for giving you a view of what your edge looks like. The last thing you want to do on basically 1,000,000 out of 1,000,001 selections is have a really sharp edge to your selection. Any changes subsequent you do to that selection look artificial. The very first thing you want to do is blur it up. We've got a great tutorial on this Refine Edge. Go ahead and check that out. It goes into all the excruciating details. For our purposes, I'm just going to blur it up a little bit. Click OK. Alright, there we go. Now, after you've done that, what you really want to do, you may at some point want to go back and change any adjustments you've made. So what you want to do is you want to save the selection that you've made. Do that by, with your marching ants crawling around there, press Control-J or Command-J on a Mac. Click the visibility thing on your background, and there's your selection. Pretty good, a little bit blurry on the edges, which is what I want. Bring that back. Now I want to make adjustments only to my selection, and my selection is not happening right now. So place your cursor over the thumbnail, press Control-Click or Command-Click to make it active. Now what you can do is come in and do a whole bunch of stuff. Click here, vibrance, threshold, gradient, all this stuff. Vibrance, I'm going to take what? Hue saturation. Let's just do that for demonstration purposes only. You see your hue saturation adjustment layer up here, and you see your hue saturation dialog box here. Now I can go ahead and play. We also have a great tutorial on the hue saturation dialog box. Since I blurred the edges, the effect is going to come in pretty nicely, whatever I want to do. Lightness, darkness, I could change the color of this to make it a little bit deeper blue, whatever color I want, as well as many, many, many other different effects I want to put on this water. So there it is for the Lasso tool, making selections. Have great fun with this. I know I have, and we'll see you later.